and welcome back to my channel. Alright, y'all, for real. First and foremost, welcome back. So hi to all of my subscribers, those of you that have been hanging out with me for a long time. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I gotta try to get to 4,000 watch hours. It's so ridiculous. So for all of my old subscribers, all of you that watch, thank you so much. Alright, so, and to my new subscribers, of course, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, let's get into it. This video should not be too long. If you watched my last live, I was retying my hair, and I was done. So I thought. But I forgot a lock again, y'all. I always forget a lock. It drives me nuts. And I usually do walk around with my, hey mom, I usually do walk around with my tools, because I always forget a lock. I don't know how this happens. And you know what, part of the blame is on y'all, because y'all watch me do it and none of y'all said I forgot one. But in all honesty though, you know, y'all didn't see the front part. I forgot one right in the front. So I'm getting out my little tools. I use the nappy lock tool for my reties. I do want to get a hold of that sister lock tool, because it works a little bit differently than the tools that I use. And yeah, so I want to get a hold of it. I'm going to use these clips just because it's just one. Hey Carolyn, how are you? I'm going to use these clips just because it's just one that I forgot. And yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm trying to get in here and get one. For those of you who don't know, my name is Tayana. I do all kinds of things on this channel. Follow my micro-Locs journey. It is the biggest thing. I do all things hair. And y'all, I actually have a client under the dryer right now. But she have kind of sort of agreed to let me do this quick little thing. I told her it's gonna be quick, so we can't be too long, or she's gonna be upset with me. But yeah, we do lock journeys on here. We talk about hair care. We are reading our hair book and learning how, you know, different things we can do for our hair. All right, so it's somewhere in here, so hopefully I can find it again. And the funny part is, found it already. The funny part is, listen, the moment I find one that I forget, then it's like I'm drawn to that one every time I touch my hair. I just want to get some more pins in my hat, because that's all I need for my hat to fall off on live. So hold on. We just, you know, put some more pins in this hat, because it's right in the front. So alright, hopefully I did the deed. And y'all, I am working on getting my lock journey videos to y'all. And I was trying to do right, Jessica, this is ridiculous. I promise I do one every time. None of my clients have ever come to me and said that I forgot one of their locks. But if I do, y'all, just forgive me. It's so, when there's so many, it's like, what in the world? I put not bobby pins, hair pins. That's my new favorite thing. And I used to be so, alright, this is the lock, y'all, right here. So that's how my new growth was looking. It's usually about 1 inch. And mind you, this was done last week. So this poor little baby, I've been saving it though, just for y'all. But I put hairpins in it. I used to be so against hairpins and love bobby pins, because bobby pins have a stronger hold. But I am in love with hairpins. So if you don't know the difference, if you're somebody who does your hair, you should know the difference, because the hold is tighter for a bobby pin, but I feel like the hairpins are just safer. So I use these all the time to pin my hats in. Sometimes I crisscross them, but most times they're okay. But this is a bobby pin. you know, where it's tighter. And I used to love these and hated hairpins because I'm like, the hairpins do nothing. But love the hairpins now because they're looser, they're safer, they feel more comfortable. All right, y'all, this is the little lock. And yeah, let's get started. Let me put this over here. I'm gonna put these behind my ear. Yes, I'm using it to keep my hat from falling off. Alright, so I'm going to take my lock, and this little thing is small. Ooh, there you go. Just going to bend the bottom in half. And push it through. You know, it's like sewing. That's probably why I enjoy it so much. I do have some sewing tutorials if anybody's interested on the channel, but yeah. Alright, I try to start the same way, but honestly, I do what I want. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, I feel that there's like a little space there, so I'll probably go back and fill it. But I went up this time, and now I'm gonna go through the back. And now I'm gonna go through the top. And now I'm just going through what is considered my front. I try to explain interlocking all the time, but when you're doing it, your hands are in the way. Like, all right, so that was 4 points. So I'm going to do the first point again, which was for me to go up. Then I'm going to go do the second point, which is to go from the back. Then I'm going to do the third point, which is to go straight down. And then my fourth point for me on this lock is to go backwards from the front. So that's 4 points. Now, I have about an inch of new growth here, and I've already done 4 points twice. So I've done it, passed through it 8 times. Probably should have worn a different hat, but here we go. Back to the front, that's the first point. From the bottom is the second point. Through the back, third point, and going downwards is my last point. So now I've done it 3 times. Every time I hook someone. That's true. And that's why I keep it on. My sister cracks me up though because she loves fedora hats, and a fedora, like I like the ones like these because you can poke through it. That's why I almost always will wear one of these if I'm gonna wear like a hat. But she always wears the fedora hats and never pins it down. And I'm like, I don't know how you could take that. That would drive me nuts because they do be falling off. And like the wind and everything. Alright, I've done it 3 times, I think. And I definitely still have space. So I'm going through the front again. That's point 1. From the bottom. Point 2. From the back. Point 3. And from the top down. Point 4. Alright, so I've done this 4 times. And I usually do my reties, y'all, like every 2 to 3 months. Alright, I have a little bit of space there that you can't really see, but it is there. So, I'm gonna go through the back again. I probably can do maybe 1 or 2 more. Nope, I'm gonna stop. It's good enough for me. I try not to make them too tight because then it'd be hurting. So there's still a little bit of space, but I think that would be good. I think I'm gonna stop there. I think that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this off of there and put this back. I have my own tools for just me, and I have some that I use for my clients. But I think that's it. I think that one's good. I'm gonna stop there. Put these pins back. So how many times did I say I did it? I forget. Was it 3 times or 4 times? Either 3 or 4, I can't remember. But that's if you have a lot of new growth. Most times you want to do your retie kind of when you have like ½ an inch. Just because sometimes I'm busy, I usually almost always have an inch of new growth to retighten. And I'm not upset with that either because it's just less tension on my hair because I'm not doing it as frequently. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, y'all, I think that is all that I have for y'all today. I just want to do that. I just wanted to get that one done. Alright, now for real this time, I really am done. for real this time. I am working on doing my 2-year Loc anniversary, and I am trying, but I wanted to do a new hairstyle for you all, so I'm not even gonna tell you what it is in case I don't get it done. But yeah, hopefully I could do a new hairstyle for you all, and I thought that would be fun for a Loc anniversary. All right, Jessica said, I started interlocking my locks going on 3 months. The last point will be the way you want the hair to lay. Yes, for a very, very little bit, because after 2 weeks, okay, so after 2 weeks when you interlock your hair, obviously your hair started growing. So then it becomes just a little bit more loose and it moves a little more. So your last pass is only going to make it lay that way for like a week and a half, barely. Because after that, when your hair starts moving and it has more new growth, it just has more movement in it. When I first started doing my interlocks, I was really, really particular about where I wanted it to stop, because when I did my fresh retie, my hair wouldn't be as full as when I have a bunch of new growth and at the roots. So, but now I don't really care where it ends up. But if you do care, if you want volume, try to make your last pass end upward, because that will make your locks go up first and then hang down. And when it does that, it gives you the volume there, but you know, all over. So if you feel like you lose a lot of volume during your reties, let your last pass go upward. But if you're interested in this particular part, like if I wanted this part, then I would make it go down to where I wanted it to done. So I wanted it to lay. So I've done all kinds, making it go down and apart, making it go back, and making it go upward is my favorite. I'm not too fond of your last pass being backwards, because it does make your hair kind of lay back first for a little bit, for like the first week and a half. But honestly, it still is only the first week and a half. So after that, it kind of moves on its own. And if you do something like at night, I put my hair in a pineapple or something like that. If you do something like that, you force it to move another way anyway. And then one more rule of thumb. So if, say I wanted to do this part here with the side part, I honestly would not let my last pass go downward. This part here, I would purposely make this pass go to that side, because again, when I pull it back over, it will have a bunch of volume there. So sometimes that last row, I may go the opposite way on purpose, because I know it will go up first and then fall down. So yeah, hope that helps. helps. But thank you all for tuning in. Let me get back to my client, because I actually have to interlock her hair and I don't want to be up too late. So I'm going to interlock her roots and get her from under the dryer. So hopefully you guys were able to hear me with the dryer on. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to get those 2-year Loc anniversary celebrations out to you, because I have so much to tell you, because they have changed so much. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Tiana. We do a lot of things about hair here on this channel, but we do other stuff too. So check out the channel, check out the playlist. If you like anything, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, and I hope to see you again. Until then, adios everybody. Have a good night.